Good morning, students. Had tea. Today we are going to study nervous system. The human body can be compared to a complex machine with a number of parts working together. The nervous system helps all these parts to communicate with each other. It controls all the systems of our body. It makes us aware of our surroundings. Without it, it makes us aware of our surroundings. Without it, we cannot see, hear, feel, smell, or think. Neither can we tie our shoelace, eat lunch, or write. The brain, the spinal cord, and the nerves constitute our nervous system. First one, brain. Brain is the main organ of the nervous system. Brain is the main organ of the nervous system. It is a soft organ which controls all the functions of our body. It is protected by a bony closed structure, that is the skull. The bone is protected by a skull. It sends and receives information from all parts of the body. It sends and receives information from all parts of the body. There are three main parts of the brain. Cerebrum. First one is cerebrum. Cerebrum is the largest and the main part of the brain. It is the largest and the main part of the brain, and it has many ridges. It has many ridges and it controls our sense organs, and it is the center of intelligence. It is the center of intelligence. Cerebrum, it controls our voice and also helps us to think, learn, remember, and recall memories. It also controls our emotions. Second one is cerebellum. Cerebellum is an egg-shaped structure situated below the cerebrum. It is the largest part of the brain. It is the largest part of the brain. It controls and coordinates actions of voluntary muscles involved in activities like running, walking, dancing, and standing. It controls and coordinates actions of voluntary muscles involved in activities like running, walking, dancing, and standing. The third part is medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata is also called as the brain stem. It is a stem-shaped structure which lies below the cerebrum but in front of the cerebellum. It lies below the cerebrum but in front of the cerebellum. It connects brain to the spinal cord. What it does? It connects brain to the spinal cord, and it controls involuntary actions. Involuntary actions like movement of the lungs in breathing and movement of the heart, etc. Okay, students, this is all about today's class. In the next class, we study about some interesting parts of our nervous system. Thank you.